Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Yai dai 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 yai 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 dai dai yai dai dai yai dai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai. Sing with us at home. Shabbat Shalom. 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 Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom to everyone who is joining us for a peaceful, calm moment of Shabbat. I want to say this is the fourth week that David and I have been leading worship without people sitting in the chairs, but there are people sitting in the chairs. Last week I told you we had 77 people who had sent in their pictures. Tonight, 86. So David and I are sitting here looking at 86 of your sweet, beautiful faces. And so we feel surrounded with the love and the warmth of Shabbat. And we are hoping that you feel that way at home as well. Make yourself comfortable. David, we've had a pretty full week, pretty stressful week. I think everybody has. And this is the moment to let that go. This is the moment to just breathe in a little bit of fresh Shabbat and let the week's busyness, the week's worries, the week's troubles sit to the side. Take a moment for yourself this evening as we begin Shabbat together.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, thank you, Charlie. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher gidshanu v'mitzivo v'tzivanu v'hadlikna shel Shabbat. Amen.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Many of you are aware that tonight Jody Blankstein and Adam Denner were going to be here leading us in Shabbat singing. There were technical difficulties. There were wires in Massachusetts that didn't quite know how to connect with wires in Rhode Island. So Jody and Adam are going to lead us in one song. They're going to join us together with Hine Matov. The next time they join us, hopefully it'll be sometime soon, perhaps next year. We're going to work on that and figure that out. But I know that a lot of you are really counting on being with Jody tonight. And so we've got one song with Jody to welcome us into community.
שבת אחים גם יחד הנה מה טוב ומה נעים שבת אחים גם יחד Lord prepare me to be a sanctuary pure and holy tried and true with thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad
Where has this week vanished? Is it lost forever? Will I ever recover anything from it? The joy of life, the unexpected victory, the realized hope, the task accomplished. Will I ever be able to banish the memory of pain, the sting of defeat, the heaviness of boredom? On this day, let me keep for a while what must drift away. On this day, let me be free of the burden that must return. On this day, Shabbat abide. Help me to withdraw for a while from the flight of time, contain the retreat of the hours and days from the grasp of frantic life. Let me learn to pause, if only for this day. Let me find peace on this day. Let me enter into a quiet world this day. On this day, Shabbat abide.
Maybe some of you remember last year around this time when Julie Silver was here. We're thinking of you tonight, Julie. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. I will sing unto God on the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shir Chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai Shir Chadash.
Chatzi Kaddish gives us a brief moment between the beginning of our service and the Baruch Hu as we enter into prayer. We take a breath. We pause with Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitkada v'yitkadash meraba Be'alma divrach hirute v'yamlich malchute B'chayechon uvyomechon Uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael Bagala bagala Uvizman kariv Ve'imeru Yehishmei Rabba Mevarach La'alam ulal me'almaya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar V'yitromam V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yit'aleh V'yithalal Shemir Kudesha Leila min kol birchata v'shirata Tush bechata v'nechemata Damiran be'alma ve'imeru.
Amen. We rise in body, we rise in spirit, we get up off the sofa if we are so willing, and we come together with the Baruch Hu as we prepare ourselves for prayer.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yada-da-da-da, 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 yada-da-da-da. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared?
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzavaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us to eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, HaMa'ariv Aravim.
Ahavat olam Yisrael. Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu lemadeta, Otanu lemadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbenu uvkumenu nasiach bechukecha v'nizmach b'divrei toratecha u'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavat ha'al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malechuto Leolam Va'ed.
Let's be seated, and as we join together in the Ve'ahavta, which is all about showing our love for God, think about the ways you have of showing your love for God, the ways that you do all the time, and also think about additional ways you might have for showing your love for God, your love for all of humanity.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadevarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'vetecha uvlechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'ekumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mizuzot betecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiot lachem le'elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem.
In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
As we prepare for Mi Chamocha, we are reminded that we were redeemed from slavery. We gained our freedom, but freedom is an ongoing responsibility. Freedom is an ongoing treasure. We thank God for delivering us from freedom, from slavery. We are grateful for our freedom. We work to help make sure that everybody else is free as well.
Die, 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 die. Line, 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 line. Yeah, line, 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 line. Yeah, line, line, line. Yeah, line, 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 line. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef ele, nora tehilot osef ele. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai 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 dai. Yai dai dai dai. Yai dai 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 dai. So I'm not quite sure why we put Mi Chamocha and Hashkivenu next to each other in a worship service. But I'll tell you why I think, after years and years of coming to them, we were slaves, we were at our most vulnerable, and then we were able to become free. So we're thinking about other people, like the rabbi said. And now we want to be vulnerable. We want to put our head on a pillow and know that we're going to wake up in the morning with God looking out for us. So wherever you are, no matter who's asleep at your house, sing this song out loud. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu Leshalom. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
There are so many different ways in which we pray. We enter tefillah to express our deepest, most inner-felt prayers to God, to ourselves, to the very best selves that we want to be. And we start off tefillah by saying, Adonai sifatai tiftach. Dear God, please open up my lips that I can figure out how to pray, that I can enter into a prayerful space tonight in community. Again, we rise, either in body or in spirit, for tefillah.
Anananananana Adonai. Anananananana Svatai Tivta. Ananananana Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. La 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 la. Anananananana Adonai. Ananananana Svatai Tivta. Ananananana Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Ve'Konei Hakol Ve'Zocher Chaste Avot Ve'Imahot Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magin Baruch atah Adonai Magin Avraham Bezrat Sarah Ata Gibor Leolam Adonai Mechaye HaKol Ata Rav Lehoshia Morid HaTahal Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim Tomech Noflim Berofei Cholim Umatir Atzurim Umekayim Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Bal Givurot Umido Melach Melech Mimit Umechayeh Umatmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman ata lehachayot hakol. Baruch ata Adonai mechaye hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh. Ukadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch ata Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Let's be seated. We have just prayed from our deepest spot in our souls, and now we join together in Retzeh. Retzeh is our prayer asking God that our prayers should be acceptable. However it is we pray, we want our prayers to be worthy of God and to be acceptable to God.
Retzeh Adonai Eloheinu Be'amecha Yisrael U'tefilatam be'ahava tekaber U'tehi l'ratzon Tamid avodat Yisrael Yisrael Amecha El Karov Lecho Korah Penei Alavadecha V'chonenu Shefoch Ruchacha Aleinu. ותחזינה עינינו בשובך לציון. ברחמים ברוך אתה אדוני המחזיר שכינתו לציון. לציון, לציון.
It's so perfect that here in the flow of our worship service, Ritzeh is about accepting our prayers, which moves us into gratitude. So I'm going to do a little insert here about gratitude. David, you are not only our worship leader in song, you're our tech guy. And being a tech guy and being a worship leader all at the same time has its challenges. And we're grateful for all that you do. And as we ask God to accept our prayers, even when the slides don't move smoothly the way they should, God hears our prayers. And God and all of us are grateful for what you do to make that happen. We join together in our prayer for gratitude. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. For all these things and so much more, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. We are in such need of peace at this moment, like every moment. We join together in our prayer for peace. Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech adon v'chol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon v'chol hashalom. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol lir u'b'chol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. tasim leolam.
We take a few moments for our own private, personal prayer.
Say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'emru Amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'emru Amen. Yai da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 yai da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da da ya da ya da da. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'emru Amen.
As we continue with our service for the reading of the Torah, I invite you to look at the pamphlet handout that is on the website for tonight's service. We're going to leave the screen down. We're going to have chanting Torah from home. Leslie Katz is going to be chanting for us. And this week's Torah portion is called Shmini. It has many, many different lessons in it. And it has a lot of lessons about kashrut, how to keep kashrut. And at the very end of the portion, that's the part that Leslie's going to be chanting for us. So from the beginning of your handout, again, I invite the congregation to please rise. We join together in Ki Mitzion.
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udevar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael Bekedushato. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, גדלו לאדוני איתי, ונרוממה שמו יחדיו. לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד, כי כה בשמיים ובארץ, כי כה בשמיים ובארץ. לך אדוני הממלכה, תמיד נעשה לכל ראש.
I want to invite those who would like to join in the blessing before Torah. It's right there on your handout. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach.
Baruch Adonai hamavorach leolam vaed.
Baruch Adonai hamavorach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Zot Torah הבהמה והעוף וכל נפש החיה הרומסת במים ולכל נפש השורצת על הארץ להבדיל בין הטמא ובין הטהור ובין החיה הנאכלת ובין החיה אשר לא תאכל.
So the first thing we want to say to Leslie is Yasher Koach on beautiful Torah chanting. Let's say the blessing after.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
We're going to wrap the Torah as we sing V'zot HaTorah.
V'zot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael api Adonai b'yad Moshe.
The Torah is sitting to the side before we put it away. We're going to say a few words about the portion that, Leslie, you chanted so lovely for us tonight. In this particular moment, when all of us are a little bit stressed out, a little bit fearful, one of the things that's very different for us these days is food and eating. In ancient days, the Torah lays out a plan for eating, and the laws of keeping these, the laws around food are kept under something that we call kashrut. And there are many, many aspects of keeping kashrut, but one of the parts that we are particularly mindful of today is sometimes it's not always so easy to get food. Sometimes we don't realize how easy we've had it until for a moment we don't. There are a lot of people who are feeling insecure about being able to get food, to be able to get enough food, about stores having enough food, about being and feeling safe to go get food. We're going to talk a little bit more at the end of the service about food insecurity and what we can do about that. But as we always try to apply laws from Torah to our lives and the relevance in our lives today, we think about food. And food today for each one of us is very different than it has been. And the Torah reminds us, whatever our food practices are, however it is that we handle food, we take a moment to be thankful, to think about and reflect on where our food comes from, and to be thankful for the source of our food. Again, Leslie, thank you so much for bringing words of Torah to us tonight. And before we put the Torah away, we want to offer a Mishaberach for healing. It's the next prayer on your handout. And we know that this is a moment in time. Despite looking at your beautiful, smiling faces right now, we know that our hearts are heavy, that there's a lot of healing needed in this world. For us, for people we know, for people we love, for people we don't know, for the whole entire planet. Really take these words of healing in as we join together.
Mi sheberach avotenu mekor habracha meimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the one before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
Say their names out loud. Say the world, the planet, the society, the communities out loud. Say your own name too. Every one of us is in need of healing.
Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, a body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
While it is so important to say our prayers for healing, it is equally important to celebrate the moments of joy, of life transition moments, everything happy in our lives. We need to hold on to those, because Jews are people who hold on to hope no matter what's going on in the world. Just like we've asked you to send in your photographs so we can put them in our chairs, we've asked you to send in your Shehechianu moments, and some of you have done that. So I have some to share with you. First of all, tomorrow morning, Rabbi James B. Rosenberg and Sandy Rosenberg's granddaughter is going to become a bat mitzvah via a Zoom bat mitzvah. I'm going to be watching it. I am excited about it, and just know that we are sending all sorts of mazel tovs to you and your family. I also want to say to Marilyn Kaplan, who's sitting right there in the second row with sunglasses on, Marilyn, today's your birthday. Yom Huledet Sameach today, and you're with us. Happy birthday to you. I also want to say to Tom Padua, who's sitting right back there on the aisle where you always sit, a picture from a few years before we got to know you. Your wife, Joanne DeVoe, is having a birthday this week. Joanne, happy birthday to you. I hope it's sweet. I hope it's happy. I hope it's joyful. And one more, Richard and Eileen Jacobs, who are sitting right over on the aisle in the second row, tell us that tonight they got to have Kabbalat Shabbat via Zoom with their son's family and grandchildren in Newton, and their daughter and son-in-law in California, everyone coming together. That's what Shabbat is. Sometimes we do it around the table with each other. Sometimes we Zoom it. Sometimes we do it over the phone. Take a few moments. Talk with the people you're sitting around right now. Share some of your Shehechianu moments. If you're sitting alone, say them out loud. The vibes will go through the air, and if you want yours announced here next week, send them in. We'd be glad to have it. We're going to talk, you talk. Talk about some happy Shehechianu moments. So there's one more public Shehechianu moment I would like to announce, and this is for all of you who currently serve on the board of trustees, or all of you who have ever before served on the board of trustees. We did something this week that I don't think has ever happened before. We had a board meeting via Zoom, and there were at least 26 or 27 people there. And let me tell you, you've never seen a board meeting like this, because our fearless leader, God bless you, President Elaine Torf, had the mute button. It made the meeting wonderful. If you are in a meeting with lots of people, the mute button, that's it. So, Elaine, thank you for a great board meeting. And all of you who have ever served on the board in the past, you just don't know what you're missing. For all of these Shehechianu moments, we give thanks to God with Shehechianu. Thank you, God, for creating us and giving us life and sustaining us through all this time and bringing us to this one sacred moment in time, which we will never, ever have again.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Would you please rise as we return the Torah to the Ark with Eitz Chaim, and we're feeling a Sunday morning spirit going. We've got a Sunday morning Eitz Chaim for everyone tonight.
Shalom, 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 shalom. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim bavetomer, Shalom.
While we are still standing, we count the Omer. The Omer is the period of time between Passover and Shavuot. We begin counting it on the second night of Passover. Tonight is the 9th night of the Omer. The 49 days between Passover and Shavuot mark the spiritual journey of the Israelites, from the moment they were freed to the 49 days of wandering until they were able to receive Torah at Mount Sinai. We too are on a spiritual journey. We're always on a spiritual journey between Passover and Shavuot, but always. And this year, sense of spirituality, and so we count the days because every day is important. This is the 9th day. We have about 40 more days until we get to Shavuot. I invite you to join with me in the blessing and also the counting of today. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Hayom tisha yamim shehem shavua echad u'shnei yamim la'omer. Today is the 9th day, marking 1 week and 2 days of the Omer. And we keep standing, we remain standing for the words of Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, v'tet gerula liotze bereshit, shelo asanu kigoyei ha'aratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
Please be seated. The Aleinu is a prayer that asks God to make the world a better place, but it also acknowledges that we are in partnership with God to make the world a better place. And tonight, for an announcement about what we can do to make the world a better place, we're going to hear from Adam Greenman, our member, who is the executive director of the Jewish Alliance and has some good information for us about what we can do right now.
Hi everyone. I hope that you had a wonderful Passover, even if it was different than prior years. For some in our community, that difference was that they had a virtual Seder with family and friends. For others, however, this crisis has left many wondering where they would get their Passover meal. Thanks to the generosity of our community members, we were able to help those with immediate needs to make sure that they could celebrate Passover and to make sure that they had food on the table. And we realized that this is just the beginning of the crisis and not the end. Today, I want to encourage you to ask for help, because that's what community is all about, and it's why we're all here. Communities take care of each other, and we all have times where we could use some additional support. If this crisis has left you or your family members out of work and concerned about how you will pay for the essentials like food and medicine, please reach out. You can call Jewish Collaborative Services at 331-1244. It's confidential, and you will get the help and support that you need. And if this crisis has left you emotionally exhausted and in need of mental health services, please also reach out to our partners at JCS. They have trained specialists who can get you the support that you need. This is all possible because of the generosity of our community members. In the 2 weeks since we launched our COVID-19 Relief and Recovery Fund, we have already raised more than $150,000 to help our community members in need. If you would like to support our efforts, please go to jewishallianceri.org/emergency-fund. Neighbors supporting neighbors is what community is all about, It's what our community is all about. If you need help, we're here for you, now and always. Thank you so much, and I wish you all a peaceful Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Adam Greenman reminds us that nobody should be alone, nobody should be afraid or ashamed to ask for help. Our caring community, under the leadership of Ronnie Phipps, is getting groceries and doing other things for people who need it. Reach out, ask. If you're someone who is doing all right and want to help other people, this is one of the avenues to help, and it's so important that we help locally. And it's important, the Alliance helps beyond the walls of the Jewish community. So Aleinu and V'ne'emar remind us of our obligation to work with God to make the world a better place.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai v'melech al kol haaretz Bayom hahu Yehiye Adonai echad Ushemo echad.
Before we get to the Mourner's Kaddish, I just want to remind everybody that this coming Tuesday, April 21st, is Yom HaShoah. It's the commemoration of Holocaust Memorial Remembrance Day. And it is also the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz. And so on this day, in addition to other people that we are remembering, we are particularly remembering our brothers, our sisters, our family members, our friends, our mishpacha, who were lost in the Holocaust. We have a special reading from Steve Buca for that.
The winter of 1944, and although we had nothing like calendars, my father, who was my fellow prisoner there, took me and some of our friends to a corner in our barrack. He announced that it was the eve of Hanukkah, produced a curious-shaped clay bowl, and began to light a wick immersed in his precious but now melted margarine ration. Before he could recite the first blessing, I protested at the waste of food. He looked at me, then at the lamp, and finally said, "You and I have seen it is possible to live up to 3 weeks without food. We once lived almost 3 days without water, but you cannot live properly for 3 minutes without hope."
These words remind us that in every moment, particularly this moment, hope is really, really important. As a community, we at Temple Habonim mourn the recent loss of life all across the world. We are especially thinking of those who have lost their lives to COVID-19. We mourn the recent loss of life to acts of terrorism, to acts of senseless gun violence, to acts of natural disaster. As a community, we mourn several recent deaths, and we recall some yahrzeits. If I say the name of someone you're thinking of and you're remembering, I invite you to stand and remain standing until we join with you. As a community, we mourn the recent death of Norman Stillman, father of Sue Enzer, and Phyllis Stillman, mother of Sue Enzer. We mourn the recent death of Ron Braff, father of Lisa Shea. As a community, we recall the yahrzeits of Stuart Berman, brother of Maurice Berman, Joseph Greenberg, father of Scott Greenberg, Gerald Cohen, brother of Cliff Carton. Lillian Graydon, mother of Lois Kemp. Irving Mastoon, grandfather of Adam Mastoon. Gustav Fromm, uncle of Ruth Oppenheim. Eugene Schoenfeld, husband of Shula Schoenfeld. And Lester Strauss, father-in-law of Marilyn Strauss and grandfather of Leslie Katz. If there's someone you're remembering whom I did not mention tonight, please stand up, say their name, think a very sweet thought about them, maybe say your thought out loud, share it. Zecher Tzadik Livracha, the name of each person we recall brings blessing into our life. Their lives helped guide and shape and form our lives as we live them today. As we always do as a Reformed community when we join together in the Holocaust, in the Mourner's Kaddish, we are particularly thinking of those lost in the Holocaust as we approach Holocaust Memorial Day. Let's stand. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma Divra Cherutei V'yamlich Malchutei B'chayei Chon Uv'yomei Chon Uv'chayei Dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uv'izman Kariv V'imru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olam ul'olmei olmaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha berichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru Yehei Shlama Rabba min Shemaya V'chayim Aleinu ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom bimromav Hu ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu ve'al Kol Yisrael ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'imru Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, to all the world, as together we say, Amen. Please be seated.
Say shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei.
A few brief announcements before our closing song. As I mentioned, last week we were looking at 77 faces. Tonight, 86 faces. We've got at least 20 or 30 more chairs, probably more. Send us your pictures. You have no idea how it brightens us up to see you smiling in the congregation. Also, as you saw, we announced Shehechianu moments. If you're having one, and you would like to have it announced, let us know that as well. I want to give a really big thank you. Let us also know if you want to participate in the service, as you saw people participate tonight. A really big thank you to Charlie and Elizabeth Bax for lighting our Shabbat candles, to Jody Blankstein and Adam Denner for being here to get us started with Kabbalat Shabbat. We look forward to your full and complete return. To Edie Weinstein for getting us started with an intro prayer. To Alan Klepper for leading us in a Ma'ariv Aravim prayer. To Jennifer and Dustin Reich for leading us in a redemption prayer. To Leslie Katz for chanting Torah for us so beautifully. To Adam Greenman for bringing us our social action message of the week, and to Steve Buca for leading us in a Mourner's Kaddish reading. The other thank you, which I've already said, is again to David for being our tech guy and our IT guy, as well as our worship guy. If you want to be involved in these virtual services, let us know.
Thank you to you too, Rabbi. It's a very rare and strange thing. Most of my colleagues, most of your colleagues, all of our colleagues are at home. And we're so lucky to be able to get this time together.
Yeah.
And even though it's a little strange seeing you but not hearing you and such, we can feel your presence here. And we're creating something special here. I think all of us kind of feel it. And so lean into that feeling as much as you can. Tonight we're going to sing Oseh Shalom as our closing song, as we remember Debbie Friedman, one of the greatest songwriters, Jewish songwriters that there is. And it just, we live our lives through songs and memories. For some people it's smells and food dishes. For me it's music. And I remember growing up with this song. Oseh Shalom Bimromav Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'emeru Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'emeru Amen.
Baruch atah b'voecha. We were blessed as we came into this sacred space. Baruch atah b'tzetecha. May we be blessed as we go forward to life, to health, to a joyous celebration of a moment of Shabbat and peace and rest.